this works. Oh, you're so cute, Hopper. I can see it here on my screen. We need to take a photo. As I mentioned in my last vlog, week 2, I purchased the DJI Osmo Nano, which is what I'm currently vlogging on. And I thought I would do this entire vlog just using that to kind of see how it works, different lighting, different activities, things like that, just like normal things that I would do in my day-to-day life while vlogging, because I'm a pretty lazy vlogger. Like, I love to just take my camera, start the recording, say what I gotta say, and then stop the recording. This camera seems like it's very good at doing just that. We are in the car, actually Saturday right now, so still technically week 2, but I wanted to start this vlog now because I have a car rental today. Because on Sunday I'm going to do my practical exam for Powerlifting United to become a referee. Thought today, Saturday, chill day, why don't I take Hopper on a little car adventure? He loves cars, he loves going on little like road trips. And so we're just gonna go to New Jersey to like this nicer dog park. We'll definitely do a thorough review of this camera after having used it for a while. First impressions though, I am so impressed with the width. This camera is currently at an arm's length away from me, and I feel like I can see so much around it, and I love this little remote thingy. By the way, welcome to week 3 of my Operation Glute Rebuild phase series. Hop back into week 1 and 2 if you have not watched those yet. This week I thought we would go over all of my lifting. It's like what I do in the gym, exercise wise, what I think about, what I am prioritizing right now, and things like that. If you're new here, hello, my name is Daniela. I'm 33. I live in New York with my dog, 2 cats, and my husband. I work in marketing, and I am an IFBB Wellness Pro trying to get her ratios back after marathon training. So that's my little spiel. Welcome, glad you're here. Please enjoy some New York City scenery. I'm gonna flip you around and you can just kind of like follow along on our drive. Sleeping, but I'm sure he will get up the moment I park the car. I hope the sound quality is good, and I hope the picture quality is good. I am just raw dogging it. I am not using my microphone, and I'm not using any like settings, like special settings. I know it has like a filter setting where you can like make your skin smoother, and you could even like make your lips and eyes bigger and like face thinner, which, you know, maybe it's a thing that someone wants to do. Oh, so much parking. Maybe that's like, that floats someone's boat, but for me, I prefer vlogs to be like very natural. Look at this. This is so cute. I know, so exciting. So we're going there. Are you so excited? Are you so excited? It's like he knows that we're okay, we're gonna go. That was fun, right, buddy? He is tired. We're gonna keep on the adventure. We're gonna go to like maybe Petco. This vlog will be about training, so primarily I will check in on training days, which is every day except for Sundays. So I will see you for my next training session, which is on Monday. am getting ready to hit the gym. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. It's been a long day. Getting ready to hit the gym. I am doing glutes and hamstrings today. My gym has actually started prohibiting gym bags on the floor. I kind of have to figure out what exactly I need to bring with me and what I can hold in my hands. So definitely bringing straps, with wrist straps, and my belt and my tripod. Even though like I could just bring the little camera and just like snap it into like metal surfaces, but for this first session while I figure things out, I want to bring the whole thing. And then I need my headphones and my shaker.
So I usually start with some warm-ups. From what I've learned, if anything, during my marathon training season was that I really need to prioritize warming up. Even if it's running or lifting, whatever it may be, I need to warm up. Make sure that I feel more nimble, loosey-goosey, and also that like the muscle that I'm supposed to be training is good and activated. So I start by some foam rolling and maybe some dynamic stretches, things like that, just to kind of get things moving. I don't like walk actively to the gym anymore since I've switched gyms for the most part. Sometimes I go to the old one, but this is at my new gym and I usually just take public transport here. So I don't have that element of like warming up while walking to the gym. So I try to spend a little bit more time just making sure I'm good and ready. I'm kind of working into what might be feeling stiff that day, and it's usually my hips and my hamstrings. And then I hop into my session. I do adductors and abductors to start, both seated normally and also just leaning forward to target more glute. And then we hop into the main first event, which is hip thrust. I can do hip thrust machine or Smith hip thrust. I've been loving doing them in the Smith machine lately, as you may know. So I usually opt for that. I just make sure that I have some sort of padding on the bar. And then I also put two 10-pound little plates under my toes to kind of elevate my toes off the ground. I find that to be really, really helpful in targeting my glutes. So I usually start with feeder sets between 6 to 10 reps. It usually works up to 8 as my heaviest. And then if I feel good there, I will stop there and use that for my working sets, which is 2 working sets, which is 12 reps with a 3-second static hold every 3rd rep. So 1, 2, 3, hold, and then hold there, and then slowly drop down and do that for 12 reps. So that is my 2 working sets, and I sometimes lower the weight if I don't feel great, but I try to keep it at that top heavy feeder set. Then we move over to Pit Shark, which is this machine, although I suppose it's a variation of a Pit Shark. It could also be done in a Smith machine or in a dumbbell RDL. So essentially it's just an RDL movement where you want to feel the lengthening of everything in your posterior chain under constant time under tension. So I hit 10 to 12 reps here, nothing maxed out, just focusing on glute contracting. And then we move into lying hamstring curls. I do 1 feeder set, just 15 reps, super light, and get the blood flow, all of that. And then I have 3 top sets, which is 8 reps, superset with 8 half reps. So you see these kind of like pulsing motions at the top. Those are the half reps. I do this for 3 sets. Then I move into a wide stance leg press. This could also be done in a Smith machine, doing like a wide stance squat. But this is really just focusing on deep stretch and moderate weight. So deep stretch and constant kind of contraction throughout the entire rep. And we're working our adductors and glutes here. I do 1 feeder set and then 2 working sets of 8 to 10 reps on this. Then we move into step back lunges. I love doing these in a slanted Smith machine. So, but you can also do that with like dumbbells or something. Just one warm-up set, and then I work up to 2 working sets that are moderate to heavy weight, slight increase in between the set 1 to set 2, 8 to 10 reps, and then I have a final 4th set, which is just backing off in weight and doing 10 reps, superset with body weight, 10 reps. Really focusing on getting that glute burn here in both legs and controlled movements up and down. I'm done. It was a decent leg day. 7 out of 10. Happy Tuesday. Today is a rest day / run day, depending on how I feel, because I do legs yesterday and Wednesday, so it's kind of sandwiched in between. So depending on how I feel, I will run today. Beautiful morning. Where? Keep going. Good job. We're back in the magical forest. So my running schedule is very chill. It's 2 runs per week. If I don't feel recovered enough to do a run without sacrificing my leg day, I just won't do it. Today I feel pretty good. Just like a little bit of a tired hip situation, but I'm doing shorter runs too. Like, I'm just working up my mileage at this point still. So I'm doing, I think this week I'm aiming for 6 miles. Next week, 7 miles total, split over 2 days. Pretty hot, right? Oh, look at this. Gorgeous. Up a lick. Delicious. Are you gonna catch it? Oops. You almost got it. Good job. Happy Wednesday. I am getting ready for leaving to work. And if you watched week 2, you know that we had some issues with the whole training and going to the office conundrum with the bag situation. So I feel like I've condensed it somewhat now. But since today is squat day and I'm squatting, I need to bring shoes, a heavy belt, and sleeves. So it's not just your regular old lifting day. I think I would have been able to fit everything I need into this backpack if I did not need the sleeves and the belt and the shoes. Welcome to quad day. This is one of my favorite days because I get to squat. My first movement is either a squat or a leg press close low foot stance, but I decided to do squats today. And I start with just warming up, light, a couple of feeder sets, 8 to 10 reps. I struggled so much with my knee sleeves this day. Oh my God, it was terrible to get them on, to get them off. Just the worst. So I'm definitely going to invest in a larger pair because I've had these since like 2017, I think. So I think it's time to invest in another pair that are maybe a little bit larger. So anyway, I focus here on glute activation and also just quad activation, obviously, because that's the name of the game today. And I work up to 2 working sets, which are supposed to be 8 reps to failure, but I have some sort of adductor or hip twinge thing still lingering from my marathon training, so I tried to take it a little bit easy, especially in the deeper part of the squat. And then I move into this hack squat, as you can see, or pendulum squat, sorry. 1 feeder set and then 2 working sets, 8 reps to failure. And then we move into a hip press, which is gonna be leg press with a wide foot stance. This main focus here is gonna be time under tension, just slow, negative, and a deep stretch at the bottom. 2 working sets to failure here as well. Just really slow tempo, trying to really feel the muscle working. After this, we'll be doing some Bulgarian split squats with dumbbells. I try to really focus on keeping my front leg kind of straight and kind of a diagonal path so that I can target my glutes properly. These are also 8 reps to working sets.
I will burn these knee sleeves.
This is me trying to get these knee sleeves off. Oh my god, this was probably like 20 minutes of my session was just working with these knee sleeves. It was terrible. But I got them off, and then I do quad extension machine superset with 10 sissy squats, with body weight sissy squats. So my working set is a cluster set, 6 reps, and then I rest for 5 seconds, 6 more reps, rest 5, repeat that for 18 reps. And then I immediately move into sissy squats. And since I don't have a sissy squat like machine, I kind of do them like this, which works quite okay. It really just emphasizes the burn. And then lastly, I finish off with some calves. Standing calf raises, I just do 3 sets for 15 reps, and then the 4th final set is a calf stretch hold for 15 reps. And then I always try to end my sessions with some stretches. I really want to focus on mobility this year, so I'm trying very hard to stretch after each session. And this is day Thursday, so we have hamstrings, adductors, and glutes. I did it in the morning time just because I had some stuff going on this day, so I went to a different gym, my old gym, New York Sports Club. I start here with some seated hamstring curls, 2 normal sets with 10 to 12 reps, and then I do 2 supersets of 10 regular reps, and then I kind of scoot forward in the seat and lean over the pad and do 8 more kind of half reps to really just get those hamstring tie-in burns. And then I move into a very awkward filming location, but this is just adductors and abductors. So adductors, I do first 12 to 15 reps, 2 sets, and then 1 top set at moderate to heavy weight, 8 to 10 reps. For abductors, I do 2 feeder sets, just normal, seated, and then my top set is a leaning forward a little bit, as you can see. Awkward angle, yes, but that's what I do for abductors. And then I do sumo deadlifts with a barbell. It can also be done in a Smith machine. I do 2 top sets of 8 to 10 reps, just really focusing on adductor contraction immediately after the previous engagement exercise. So I really just want to build up my deadlift again. I feel like it is on the weaker side at this time, and I really just want to have a stronger deadlift again. So I worked up here to, I think, 225. Really just trying to build up my strength again, and I know it looks light, but that's because I am kind of trying to perfect my form. I feel like it's not really great yet because I'm using a flipped grip when I'm used to using overhand grip, because I'm trying to be less reliant on straps. So, but it's a work in progress. We're getting there. And then I move into kind of like a good morning in the reverse hack squat. This is my absolute favorite movement for glutes. I love it so much. So really slow and controlled, going all the way back. You can see my butt almost touches the mirror there. legs relatively straight, but knees slightly bent. And the goal is just to feel your glutes in every single rep, and also not thrusting all the way up. It's not like a hip thrust motion. It's a controlled standing up motion. After this, I move into single leg kickback crossover stance. So that just means that I crossed my front leg over the cable so that it kind of kicks a little bit to the side, but like still back. But it's a really good glute activation to do the crossover stance, so that's why I do that. And I do 3 sets each legs with the crossover, and then I superset that with 8 reps of the kind of like the bottom portion. So at the end range, you really just feel the stretch in your hamstrings and glutes and kick kind of straight back there. Hello. Happy Friday. I am getting ready for upper body. Here is my pre-workout / lunch. We have potato, plain ground turkey, some green beans, and some avocado. See you at the gym. My upper body day I've really come to love because I just feel like I can see progress quite quickly after not having done proper upper body for a long time. It used to be really great back in like 2021 or something, but then I didn't do upper body for like, I think, a year and a half, but it's back in the program and thank God for that. So I start with lat pull downs, 2 sets, 10 reps, and then the third one is a single drop set. So I do 8 reps and then I drop the weight and I do 8 more reps. And then the fourth is a back off set for 10 reps, a little bit lighter weight. And then I move into close grip cable row. I do 1 feeder set for 12 reps, just light and more controlled. And then I work up to 2 working sets to mechanical failure for 10 reps. After this, sick angle, but I love to play with the DJI in this session. But anyway, I do these kind of like standing straight arm pullovers. So I like to use the kind of crooked attachment here that kind of gives you some way for your thighs to meet the bar. And I stand slightly bent over and try to really focus on that stretch in the lats, coming all the way down and really just trying to slow down that movement. After that, I do some machine lateral raises. I keep focus on just pump here, so I do lighter reps, lighter weight for 12 to 15 reps and just 1 drop set. And then I do some rear delt cable crossovers. I don't really use an attachment for this. I just hold onto the little ball, I guess you could say. And I do 10 to 12 reps per side, 4 sets. And I really just try to focus on my rear delt for this exercise. And then I do some supersetting of Y raises, which is just like kind of chest supported Y raises with dumbbells, and then I superset that with 8 reps of normal lateral raises. This is a really nice shoulder kind of like superset exercise. You get a really nice shoulder pump. So I do 3 sets total, 8 reps per exercise for this one. And then finally, I end with some abs. I've been doing the same ab kind of movement for the past couple of years. So first things first is a bench kind of leg raise. I see here in the clip that I need to get my back a little bit more on the bench, but it's a work in progress. And then some leg raises on one of these like kind of hanging leg raise situations. And that's it. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. I'm on my way for a run. I'm just gonna do like maybe 2.5 miles. I'm wearing these Zappos, like super windshield type sunglasses. But anyway, it's a beautiful morning. It's like 30 degrees and sunny. I have my new John G leggings on. If you watched it was the vlog before my marathon vlog.
where I bought these pants. My favorite running pants. I'm gonna run and then I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna just relax, have some breakfast, edit, and then we're heading out to train legs.
So I ran 2.8 miles for anyone wondering, but anyway, this is my last lift of the week. I'm doing abductor to start, so 8 normal ones and then leaned forward for 8. A little bit awkward angle again, sorry about that as always. And then I move into a kind of like a back extension, glute extension, whatever you want to call it. I really like this machine. I've never had a gym that has this machine before, but essentially it's like a back extension, but like glute focused. So really focusing on tempo and squeeze and kind of like tucking your chin so that you round your back, so that you mostly target your glutes. I do 2 working sets for this with 2 reps in reserve. And then I move into standing hip thrust. I like to start with this one right before hip thrust machine or Smith machine because I feel like activation wise it's really nice. I start here with just like 2 sets of 12 to 15 and then I move into my real hip thrust, so to speak. So I decided to do machine hip thrusts today just to kind of switch things up. I usually do Smith machine, but I did want to try this one because I've never tried the pin loaded hip thrust machine before. But anyway, I do 1 feeder set and then I do 3 working sets of 10 reps and it's like 1.5. So like 1 full rep and 1 pulse rep at the top for 10 reps, 3 working sets. And then I move into RDLs. I can do these with dumbbell, pit, Smith machine, whatever I want to do. But I did want to do dumbbell today because I feel like I really feel a nice burn when I do dumbbell. So I go pretty heavy here, 10 to 12 reps, 3 sets total. I went with 80-pound dumbbells as my top set here. Really just focusing on feeling the full hamstring and lengthening and contraction of each muscle working. So not driving up through the movements, just really focusing on staying focused. And then I end with kickback triple set. So I do crossover kickback superset with normal straight back kickback, superset with just body weight lunges. And that is it for this week 3. I'll see you in week 4. Thanks for watching. Bye.